Hi, my name is Jabola and I'm a fourth year pharmacy student. I've lived in Portsmouth for about 4 years now and I've loved every moment of it. And I'm here to tell you about the halls of residence that is Harry Law, which is right in front of us here. So this is one of the most central halls of residence to other facilities around campus. It is one of the closest to other campus buildings and is super central. There are shops all around and other facilities that could be very useful to students. So if you look to your right over here, you would see the main Guildhall Center, where different events are held throughout the year. Over here, down that way, you would see the train station and the high street. The train station and the high street are about 5 minute walk from Harry Law, so it's quite convenient to get there. And the train station links London, and where you can go and then link other stations around the UK. You also have shops like Co-op, like a 2 minute walk down that way, Sainsbury, a 2 minute walk down that way, so is a pharmacy. And you have different university facilities and different university buildings that are really nearby, such as Park Building, King Henry, and St. Michael's Building. So if you want to get into Harry Law, the way to get in is through this little walkway over here, and you would have a key card that you use to get in. So people off of the street can't just stroll in. It's quite secure. You have security all the time, and there's always someone at reception that you can go to if you need help, or at least a number that you can call if you need help with anything. So let's head on into the rooms. So here you have a standard size bedroom. All of the bedrooms are en suites and they have a single bed. Um, they usually come with the same standard stuff, such as a nice large desk and chair, a cork board to work from. They are all around, in and around the same standard size. They have a couple of little hidden away storage units. Well, you have the shelving unit over here. You have a little bit of space on top of the wardrobe. You have space underneath the bed to kind of put away things. So it's quite nice and compact, and there is definitely enough like walking room around the room, which is something that is quite difficult to find in other halls of residence. You have a nice large wardrobe, which is such a perk with this room. And because you're on campus, you're close by, there are so many things that you can do around, so you can never really get bored staying in this halls. You have your own ensuite, like I said. The bathrooms are quite a sizable size. You have your little shower area, and you have a toilet and a sink area to get ready with a nice large mirror. So now let's head back to the rooms. The room goes for about 137 per week, which works out to be about 5,480 per academic year. The academic year runs from September to June, and students don't need to worry about moving out during the Christmas or Easter break because you have the room secured from the entirety of September to June, which is quite nice. So now let's have a look at the kitchen area. So this is the kitchen. You share the kitchen with about 5 to 7 students. You can kind of pick who you want in your kitchen, or go with having people based on whoever is closest to the kitchen area. With regards to cooking and whatnot, catering, catering is this kitchen is self-catered, so you have to cook for yourself. You can budget about £35 a week for food, which will feed you quite well. I have to say, things around Portsmouth are quite cheap, and there are loads of places that you can get really, really good student discounts around for meals. Each student would have their own cupboard space to put away their stuff. And you would also have a fridge and a freezer to share between you guys, and one cooking hob area and an oven. With regards to cleaning, cleaners come in every 2 weeks or so to mop down the floors and wipe down the counters, but the cleaning is pretty much left to the student to do. So with this halls of residence, there is an outdoor courtyard area that is kind of like a communal area. It's quite nice to sit at during the summertime. And it also leads to the laundry room, which can also be accessed from the indoors as well through the elevator. You take the elevator downstairs to the basement, and you have a laundry room that you can pay for to get a wash and a dry. So that's quite convenient. There's also an app that lets you know whether the laundry room is full or whether your washing is done. So makes it a lot easier so you're not like rushing downstairs to bring all your laundry there and then find out it's all full. So yeah, it's quite handy. And the layout of this style of apartment is usually like a corridor style. So there are bedrooms that go all the way along the corridor, and around each bedrooms are like kitchen stations. So if you went down the hall, you would see different kitchen stations and different bedrooms spotted around, instead of having like an enclosed apartment like some of the other halls. So it makes it kind of open for people to pop into other people's kitchens, have a chat here and there, and also see other people from other rooms, so that it's not just people from your apartment that you get to see, which is quite nice to see different people from different walks of life. And halls is a great place to meet people from other courses that you may not have encountered if you did not stay in halls. So I totally advise you to stay in halls and get the most out of the university experience through it. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the next coming year.